Yeah, I see two people in the Zoom room. I will now be admitting them. Hi, good morning. Good morning. Can
Morning
you
po,
hear
sir.
me? Yeah, sorry ha. Medyo nagkaroon lang ako ng issue sa router ko. Okay, biglang nawala eh. Yes, are we okay to present your outputs, updates regarding your respective work?
Yes po, sir.
Kaya, pwedeng pakilakasan. I cannot hear you properly.
Hello po, sir.
Yeah, better, much, much better. Yeah, who wants to go first? Yambot or Banana? I'm okay with anybody. According
Hiram
to
daw
our
po
sequence,
muna, sir.
Yambot then. Yes, go ahead, Yam. Yes, Mr. Yambot, go ahead. Mr. Yambot, just for the record lang, can you quickly open your camera? Okay, thank you. Sige,
Thank you po, sir.
kung nahiya ka na, okay lang.
Di po okay lang po, sir.
Yes.
Kita naman po yung slide po, sir.
Oh, yes, go ahead. Hi, Jilan. Good morning. Sorry ha, nagkaroon ako ng problema sa router ko. I have to move out. Okay, yes, go ahead. Yes, Mr. Yambot.
So, sir, for the update po. So, since na-discuss ko naman po siya last meeting po, need ko pa po ba siya ulitin po?
Yeah,
Yung
quickly
may
lang, quickly,
pinapa-expound na po.
quickly. Yeah, quickly lang,
Okay po.
quickly.
So, yung company po is Lawson Philippines po. So, specifically yung branch po dito sa Harvard Suites po, under ng condo po. So, ayun po. And yung target market po nila is for residential clients po.
Mhm.
Next is for the industry and market positioning. So, yung industry overview po is retail and convenience store industry. Tas yung market position is premium Japanese convenience store concept po. So, in 2019 po, nagpartner yung Lawson Philippines sa Ayala Corporation po to have a partnership deal. And in 2024 po, nagkaroon na po sila ng 500 stores nationwide po. For their competitive advantage po, it lies in its convenience and global reach and strong franchise model. And for customer segments po, since here po sa Taft, usually po ang mga tao po dito is students, workers po. So very convenient po for all. And here po, ito po yung pina-expound nyo po, yung current supply chain infrastructure po for facilities, inventory, transportation, sourcing, uh, and information system po. So first is yung sa facilities po. So yung main distribution hub po nila is in Pasig po, Metro Manila po. So very near po lang siya dito sa store space here in Harvard Suites po, which is located in Quirino, Taft. So ayun po. So yung facilities po nila is usually in key customer bases po. So malapit po talaga siya sa mga tao po such as mall, office, for workers, for tourists, and students po. For their inventory po, nahati po siya sa tatlo po. First is yung fresh food po, packed goods, and non-food items. So for fresh foods po, yung shelf life niya po usually is only 6 hours to 3 days po. For packaged goods po, 3 to 12 months. And for non-food items is 12 to 24 months po. So for management methods po, gumagamit po sila ng just-in-time, economic order quantity, and safety stock po. So yung for safety stock po is 20 to 30% above the daily average for essential items. Yung mga essential items po is yung like bread, yung mga pastry po nila, yung mga food po. Ayun po. So meron po silang ano po dun, safety stock. Next is for the baka natatakpan po. Next is for the transportation po. So for the transportation po, yung fresh food po nila is 2 to 3 times daily po. So first is yung sa breakfast po ng 6 a.m., lunch at 11:30 a.m., and midnight po ng 12 AM. And for packed goods po, daily po siya, usually in the morning po. So for non-food items, 2 to 3 times weekly po. And yung deliveries po nila, mapapansin niyo po, during off-peak hours, so bago po mag-rush hour, pinapadala na po to avoid traffic congestion since nasa Manila nga po, since it can cause delay during peak hours. For the sourcing po, meron pong local suppliers from Bulacan, Batangas, and Baguio po. So for import sources po, since Japanese company nga po yung Japanese franchise po yung Lawson po. So, ayun po, yung other items po nila is Japanese specialty po, which are delivered monthly in container shipments. And lastly po is yung information system po nila. First is gumagamit po sila ng enterprise resource planning system to business management, specifically for finance, supply chain, and for procurement po. And then supply chain management systems po for demand forecasting and automated reordering po. And point of scale, point of sale integration po, real-time sales data, which triggers the inventory updates and reorders po. Next is the Transportation Management System or TMS po for route optimization considering traffic patterns po here in Manila and to other neighboring cities po. And lastly is gumagamit din po sila ng data analytics for predictive models for demand inventory and operational efficiency. So for key stakeholders po, so Lawson Philippines in Harvard Suites po has success in driven its comprehensive network of key stakeholders and partners. So investors including Lawson Incorporated in Japan and Ayala Corporation, which guide financial growth and strategic expansion. So nagfa-follow din po sila ng FDA Philippines and DTI ensure compliance. The company partners with diverse suppliers, including global suppliers from Japan po, as I said a while ago po. And technology patterns plays a crucial role in enhancing digital payments po. So gumagamit na rin po sila ng card, ng GCash payments po for the convenience of their consumers po. And that's all for my update po.
Okay. Sige, very good, very good. So at the end of the day, which one are you going to be for? Can you stop sharing? Yeah. And this is true for everybody, ha? So, in essence, nangyari na yung company profile, tapos dinescribe na rin ni Ron yung products and services niya. Tapos he went through already a description, no, of the strategic drivers at the same time the logistic drivers. So more or less, you probably would have landed on an idea of, so among the drivers that you're looking at, or maybe one or two of them, which ones are you going to be focusing on?
For transportation and inventory po, since medyo magkalapit po sila.
Okay. So, anong nakita mo so far? Anong na-observe mo?
So
Observation mo
ayun nga
na,
po. Apo,
hindi pa siya
so
analysis, ha?
sa na-observe ko po, so yung sa inventory po muna. Since ayun nga po, sobrang dami pong tao here sa TAF. So, ang possibility po, ang dami po ay yung mga fresh goods po nila is ang bilis po nauubos. So, gusto ko po makita kung effective po yung sa transportation po nila na so connected po siya sa transportation if effective po yung 3 times na delivery po nila. And ayun po. Usually po kasi naaabutan ko po sila ng 12 AM and fresh goods po yung dinideliver nila. So marami din po naghihintay for the fresh goods po ng midnight.
Okay. Sige, very good. Okay. As I was sharing with you, no, I do not have any problem with students using artificial intelligence or inorganic intelligence to complement the analysis. And the reason for that is, ano naman meaning at the end of the day, you won't be nobody wants to be in school forever, di ba? Gusto niyo bang forever kayo sa school? Ha? Of course, you want to graduate and, make a mark in the world. So, ang challenge lang kasi natin ngayon is that yung inorganic intelligence kasi is not only affecting school, it is also affecting the world of work. Even as we're discussing it, the way work is being done is also changing. So, rather than reinforcing what has been done in the past for so long, na, uy, wag kang gumamit ng AI kasi nga hindi naman ikaw yan. Eh, paglabas mo naman ng eskwelahan, for sure papagamit sa iyo yun ng magiging boss mo, di ba? O kahit if you are your own businessman, you're probably gonna use that because you will be foolish and really, sorry for the term, stupid if you will not gonna use that. Tapos libre pa yun, di ba? So, why won't you do it? Pero ang tanong kasi doon is, how are we going to use it? Okay. Okay, how are you going to use it na acceptable siya? So ako, I will just simply show you ano yung prompt na ginamit ko to analyze what you just showed. Okay? So ito yung prompt na ginamit ko. Sorry. Okay. Ugali ko kasi ito. So ito yung prompt na ginawa ko. Okay? Tapos to be clear na tama ba yung prompt ko, I would usually ask, please improve the prompt. So, in-improve niya, which makes sense. So as a logistics supply chain student, analyze a typical convenience store supply chain from the perspective of five key areas, which is our drivers, facilities, inventory, transportation, sourcing, and information. Tapos identify two PAP, real examples, tapos methodology and solution. So nagbigay na siya. Recorded naman to, so you can simply just watch it later on. Or if you like, I can copy this and put it in chat. And for everybody, please, pakibago na lang yung analyze a typical. Kasi yung totoo kay Ron would be convenience store. So palitan nyo na lang yan kung ano yung business na pinag-aaralan nyo. So that being said, so magbibigay siya ngayon. Okay. Kaso ito, basic ano siya typical of a business person. Ibig sabihin, kapag may issue, hanap ka na ng solusyon. So, yun ang binibigay niya. Eh, kaso tayo po ay wala pa sa, wala pa tayo sa real world. Kailangan nating lagyan ng dulo. Lagyan natin siya ng structure. So, naglagay ako ng structure. Ano yung structure? Kasi kayo po ay estudyante. No? Kailangan kasi you have the ability to gather data, to analyze the data, and for you to be able to conclude na ito yung problema, therefore ito dapat yung solusyon. So, naglagay ako to fix that. Kasi nga ako isang teacher, di ba? Naglagay ako at a column what data one has to see to confirm if the challenges indeed exist in a branch. So, nagbigay siya ngayon. Naglagay siya sa kabila. Sorry, uusog ko lang. If I export it to sheets, ganyan. So, if you want, no, Ron, para maging clear lang tayo for your sake. Okay. Like for example, yung sinasabi niyang transportation, inventory, yung shrinkage and theft. Hindi ko alam kung totoo yan. Kasi tulad ng binanggit ko, uh, I don't know in this class, di ba? Ang inorganic or artificial intelligence kasi, meron siyang training data, di ba? Tapos yung ibibigay niyang response sa'yo is actually in the per sigma of the data, which is essentially under the X-bar, itong area na to. Ibig sabihin kasi, sa buong mundo, most likely, ito ang nangyayari. Most likely. Parang
Opo.
67 to 70% of the time, baka yan yung mangyayari. Pero, hindi naman siya absolute na yan talaga yung nangyayari.
Opo.
Di ba? So,
Depende pa rin po sa store.
depende pa rin sa store. Kasi pwede yung store, yung situation ng store, pwede nandito siya sa labas ng plus minus unang sigma o pwede nandito siya sa, di ba? Pwede nasa right tail siya o nasa left tail. Pwede, di ba? Kaya nga, kaya ako humingi sa inyo na hingi ka ng data. Humingi ka ng data. So, you can refine this even further. Okay na, for example, sasabihin mo, I wanna look at, kasi itong, ang ibig sabihin kasi ng shrinkage o theft, ibig sabihin kasi dito may nagsha-shoplift eh.
Opo.
Nag-i-exist ba yan doon sa Quirino branch ng Lawson?
Parang hindi naman po, sir.
Hindi naman, di ba? So, ibig sabihin, how are you going to refine that? O sige,
Opo.
gawin mo ganito. Gawin mo ngayon dyan sa PC mo. Niligay ko yung prompt. Gamitin mo na. Gemini pala yung ginamit ko ha. Ano, Mr. Banal, Mr. Reyes, both Mr. Reyes, and Gilan, can you open your camera, please? Okay, and please also do what I'm asking Ron right now, Mr. Yambot. Do it also in your respective machines, PC. Niligay ko naman yung prompt eh. So palitan nyo lang instead of convenience store, palitan nyo lang kung ano yung type ng business na meron kayo. Okay? Sige, thank you. Yes, Ron, go ahead. Your turn. Anong labas? Can I see?
Wait lang po, sir. Ni-edit ko pa po ng slide.
Ron naman, ini-edit. Ano, Gilan? Tumali buhay mo, no? No, Gilan. No. O sige, hindi. Just show it so that we can have a discussion with it.
Po, sir.
Okay. So, yan na, nagbigay. Tapos
Opo.
nagdagdag kasi ako ng isang column, di ba? Ang
Opo.
niligay ko is add a column. Parang, teka muna, let me get that particular prompt. Sabi ko, add a column, what data one has to confirm, what data one has to see or get to confirm if the challenges indeed exist in a branch.
Sir, isa pa po ulit.
Take wait, wait. I'll put it in chat.
Okay po. Hindi po.
Kasi ito yung dimension kasi ng academe. Kailangan kasi yung academe makita niya yung sequence na ikaw ay nag-observe, kumuha ka ng data, you analyze it, and then you conclude. Yun yung ginagawa ngayon ng eskwelahan. Kailangan i-confirm that you are able to observe, get appropriate data, analyze it according to what we're teaching you, and form conclusion so that you can have a recommendation. Yun yung kino-confirm natin. Okay?
Yes po.
Ayan na. So, if you want, tingnan mo na lang. Lagay
Opo,
mo
sir.
na lang na sabihin mo, what if my challenges is about whatever it is that you have. Basta ang importante lang is you are able to observe it. Ibig sabihin nito, Ron, is that you have to go to the branch and
Yes po, sir.
ask for that data, ha?
Opo.
Hihingin mo yung data. Okay? Baka kasi mamaya si ChatGPT o si Gemini din ang ipagawa mo nun. Hindi, ang bibigyan ko ng grado si Gemini, di ba? Yun kasi yun eh. The challenge for us right now is, okay, I have an assistant that helps me. My role now as a student or as a user of it is papaano niya i-complement yung talagang tunay na dapat kong gawin. And I have to do it authentically, validly. And the only way for
Yes.
us to do it validly and for you also to have at peace in mind na ay, may natutunan talaga ako doon na ibig sabihin, kailangan mo talagang i-apply sa totoong buhay yan.
Opo.
Okay? So are we clear? So my
Yes po,
expectation
sir.
now for you next week is that you must be able to show me the data. The data na sinabi sa iyo ng AI na you have to get. So you need to get the real world data from Lawsons surrounding the situation that you're trying to analyze. And then we'll go through that next week.
Yung
Meron ka
main
naman
driver
ano,
na
no?
lang po, sir.
I'm sorry?
Yung main driver na lang po yung real world data po.
Yes, para
So,
lalabas yung
ipo-focus ko na
analysis
lang.
natin, primary, tapos gagawin na lang natin secondary yung others, no?
Okay po.
So, primary focus yung iba, tapos the rest of the drivers, secondary na lang siya.
Okay po.
Ganun na magiging format natin. And the thing is this meron pa naman tayong runway, no? So, we're just on the 9th week. So, 14 na linggo tayo. So, more or less, we have about, pagpalagay na natin na 4 more weeks, di ba? So, medyo may runway pa, but you have to do it now. Okay, Ron? We're good?
Yes po, sir.
Okay, sige. Thank you, Ron.
Thank you so much, sir.
Okay, no problem. Again, thank you for your patience, no, for sticking around. Yes, Mr. Banal, your turn.
Sir, yung sa akin po, hanggang facilities lang po tayo nun eh.
Okay, shoot.
Rundown ko lang po ulit from the
Yeah,
start,
please,
sir.
quickly lang.
Okay na po, sir. Nakikita po siya. Okay, so for my company po, Barbizon Heart Limits, which is under Fit and Chick Corporation. So this company, bago lang po siya sa Philippine food manufacturing. So based po siya sa Lubao, Pampanga. So its goal is to produce healthier and more nutritious processed meat and related food products. So yung brand po na Barbizon, it offers a premium Hungarian
Wait.
sausage.
Manufacturing siya tsaka distribution, tama?
Yes po, sir.
Okay. Sige, go ahead.
Yung typical processed meat lang po yung offer niya. Then yung size ng company niya, sir, is more on ano lang po siya, 50 to 100. So, nasa ano pa lang po siya, early stage ng R&D and product development po. Then, Fit and Chick Corporation supply chain strategy, nagre-reflect po siya between efficiency and responsiveness. So, then, naka-centralized production niya in Lubao, Pampanga, wherein yung meat processing plant po nila is nandun. Tapos yung supplier po nila, sir, is from Tarlac. Yung main supplier po nila is from Tarlac. So, accessible po siya by Subic-Clark Tarlac Expressway. Then, ito po yung example ng mga processing equipment na ginagamit po nila. Hindi na po masyado na rundown sa akin, sir, kasi di po ako pwede pumasok. So, ang ginawa po, pinapicture lang po sa akin. Then, ito po yung cold storage nila. Meron po silang dalawang cold storage. Then, ang natanong ko po, nadagdag po na information sa akin, sir. Per day po, nakakapag-hold po sila ng 500 kilos of cooked products and 500 kilos of uncooked products po. So, per day po nila ginagawa yun. Then, ito po yung continuation nung sir. So, yung company facility capacity po is designed po siya for moderate scale production. So, sufficient po siya sa regional distribution. So, As of now daw po sir, the data is nakakapag-supply na po sila in pinakamalayo po sa north is Nueva Ecija and Aurora pa lang po. Pero meron na po sa Zambales and around Pampanga and Bulacan. Sa Metro Manila po sir, wala pa po siya masyado. Sa south naman po, ang pinakamalayo po is na natanong ko na sinusupply nila is Sorsogon po. Bale, Sorsogon, Camarines Sur,
Wow, grabe
Camarines
talaga.
Norte. Opo.
Paano maabot doon?
Ay, di ko na po natanong yung ano
Tanungin mo.
yung kung paano po umabot na yung sa
Yeah.
Metro Manila wala po pero sa Sorsogon po meron. Yun daw po yung
That's
pinakamalayo na.
weird.
Opo. Tapos
Hindi ka
meron
ba na
daw
hindi ka ba na interesante doon?
nanong po ako sir kung paano po sila nakahanap ng ng mag-wholesale sa Sorsogon tsaka sa Camarines Sur eh.
Na baka kaibigan, kamag-anak or something to that effect. Feeling ko baka ganun lang yan.
Opo.
Okay, anyway, sige. Diretso lang.
Then, meron na din daw po sila sa Cavite ngayon. So, yung
Hmm.
pong nila, utilization rate, minemaintain lang po siya near optimal level. So,
Teka muna,
nag-aanin,
yan, yan. Yeah, okay, ano. Meron ba silang sales?
meron po.
Malamang sa sales nila yan. Sige, sige, go ahead. Maganda yan, maganda.
Uh, Bali, nagfo-forecast po sila based on ano lang po. Kung ano lang po yung nabenta per quarter. Tapos yun lang daw po yung gagawin nila. Tapos yung layout po ng facility nila is yun nung tinanong ko po yung tatay ko, sabi, one way lang daw po. Pero hindi na po niya in-explain sa akin yung kung ano po yung one way layout. So ang sinabi lang po niya sa akin, efficient lang daw po yung product flow. Tapos minimize lang daw po yung handling time between processing, packaging, and cold storage.
Yan ang ibig sabihin ng one way, isa lang lalabas, isa lang papasukan, isa lang lalabasan.
Pumunta po ako sa sir,
Ano
parang
yun?
ayaw niya ako kausap yung tatay ko Kasi dami po nilang ginagawa.
Hindi, pero technical yung sinasabi niya na one way. Hindi kasi for ano rin yun, for food safety purposes. One way talaga
Opo.
siya dapat. Kasi kapag hindi, maraming galawan, maraming pathogens, at mga issues na nangyayari kapag ano.
Pwede po makontaminate sir pag marami siya. So, for the inventory po, sir, meron po silang several inventory types. First is raw materials, then work in process goods and finished goods stored under refrigeration. So, yung pong limited safety stock nila is kept for essential raw materials to avoid production delays. Tapos, yung inventory levels po nila are balanced carefully between responsiveness and efficiency to avoid overstocking po. So, yung pong po nila, how they maintain inventory based on seasonal and demand fluctuations po. So, kunwari po may holiday. So, it's managed through forecast-based production planning. So, they will increase output po in advance of the peak seasons. So, yung pong inventory turnover and stock out rates, minomonitor lang po nila through internal report and periodic audits. So, for the transportation, so the company primarily use trucks transportation to move products between its Pampanga facilities and distributors. So retailers and food service clients. So refrigerated trucks are essential for maintaining product quality and safety during transit. Tapos yung routes po are optimized based on geographic clustering of customers. For example, separate routes for deliveries within Central Zone and to Metro Manila. So yung pong ginagawa po nila, per po, region, may kino-contact po sila. Kunwari po, yung nung na-ask ko po kung paano po nila ginagawa. Yung pong sa Baler po, siya na po yung magde-deliver sa Nueva Ecija. Kasi isang way lang daw po yun. Tapos yung sa may Zambales po, sila lang po yung sole sa Zambales. Tapos yung iba po sa Bulacan, yung na lang pong madadaanan daw po kunwari papunta pa daw po ng Cavite. Pero yung pong sa Sorsogon and Camarines Sur, yun daw po yung kailangan na sila yung pinaka mabilis at wala daw pong hinihintuan. Then, hindi, parang nung natanong ko sir, yung meron lang po silang isa ata or dalawa na parang trucks po nila kasi mahal daw po yung maintain po ng
Yeah.
truck. So, meron po silang, sinabi po sa 3PL Tas ngayon ko lang po nalaman yung
Third-party
3PL.
logistics yan.
Opo, sir. Yun po yung sinabi sa akin. Meron daw po silang third-party logistics.
Ah,
Tapos, ano daw po nila yung ni-utilize daw po yung inbound logistics tsaka outbound logistics po. So, kaya daw po sila nag-3PL kasi para mabawasan daw po yung fleet ownership cost nila.
yeah,
Para ma-maintain din po yung flexibility tsaka yung
yeah,
delivery schedule.
yeah.
Then,
Let me add to that. Basic, ano yun, classical strategy yun for firms that are very, very good at manufacturing. Parang sinasabi nila, magaling ako sa manufacturing eh. So, let other people take care of distribution. Tsaka tama yung sabi nila, mahal talaga ang food grade na truck. Food grade kasi ito eh. So,
apo,
hindi siya basta-basta truck. So, good yun. Tsaka lalabas kasi, if you look at it from a businessman perspective, pag may third-party logistics ka kasi, you simply turned a fixed cost. Ginawa mo siyang variable cost. If
apo.
you go back to your managerial accounting, ang fixed cost kasi is, it's a cost that's fixed, di ba? Ibig sabihin, may benta ka o wala,
Yun pa rin po yun.
yung pa rin yun. Pero pag
Apo,
variable cost kasi, tied up siya sa benta. Pag may benta ka kasi, ibig sabihin may perang papasok, may pangbayad ka. Kaya kung may third-party logistics ka, babayaran mo lang sila sa biyahe.
apo.
Di ba? Eh pag may biyahe, ang ibig sabihin kasi na may biyahe siya, may delivery siya, may benta ka. Di ba? So, pero syempre kailangan kolektahin mo yung benta mo. Di ba? Pero the point is, mas konting complication. But
Apo.
anyway, so sige, continue.
So for the information, nagre-rely pa rin po siya sa mix of manual and digital system for supply chain coordination. So for the internal data systems, they track production output, inventory levels, and release schedule. So yung R&D and quality assurance team po, mini-maintain lang po nila yung digital records for formulation and compliance tracking. So uh, So, ay, dito po pala sa, ano, sir, sa information. Based po sa nakita ko, sir, di pa po sila nag-aano ng advanced technologies such as ERP, tsaka inventory management
Yeah.
software.
Pero na yun, darating sila dyan kasi basta, pag dumating yung volume, maguguluhan na sila. Pero darating sila dyan.
Apo.
They will do it probably in a year or two. Basta magdire-diretso yung volume nila, mangangailangan kasi sila ng better information to manage this. Go ahead, go ahead.
Usually, sir, ano napansin ko po kasi Excel lang po yung ginagamit po nila ngayon.
Ano naman, mga 85% of the companies in the Philippines use that. Yung mga malalaki lang naman talaga yung nangangailangan, di ba?
Apo.
Pero do not underestimate the power of Excel as in don't, I mean, just don't. Ano, kahit meron kang ERP, an ERP kasi can only automate conventional generic functions. Pero sometimes kasi there are, and this is from an organizational perspective na, each company kasi, though meron siyang common processes, may sarili silang uniqueness in terms of kung paano nilang ginagawa yung dapat nilang gawin. Usually, yung mga ganong sistema, wala namang problema doon eh. As long as it's not a repetition, as long as it doesn't hold up process, then pagpatuloy mo yun. Pero yung mga ganon, minsan, nakalagay lang talaga sa Excel. At wala namang
Okay.
problema na. I mean, I do not wanna go into details with that kasi baka yung isang buwan na runway mo, baka it won't be enough. Anyways, pero this is a good job. Okay?
Okay po.
It's good that you're talking to your dad. Kasi naman kapag kinausap mo kasi yun, dapat weekend, di ba? Ganoon. Para mahaba
Kina
pa usapan.
kinakausap po siya weekend, tapos nagli-list po ako ng ano, mga questions per drivers.
Good, 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 good. Sige, sige. Mamaya, nilagay mo na ba sa Gemini or sa ChatGPT yung prompt na binigay ko?
Hindi pa po, sir.
Ilagay mo na. Go. Let's jump into that.
Ay,
Hey, Gilan.
lagay ko na po ngayon, sir.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Gilan, Mr. Reyes, no? Robin and Gabby, ilagay nyo na sa Gemini o sa ChatGPT yun, ha? Okay, yun ang expectation ko. Sige,
Yes po, sir.
diretso lang tayo, Ram. Diretso lang.
Okay po, sir. Share ko na po yun sa ano. Ito po, sir.
Okay. Tapos, nagbigay ka ng ganon. O, tulad ng binigit ko kanina, kasi humihingi ako ng additional, di ba? So,
Yes po, sir.
mag-add ka ng column kung ano yung kailangan. So, I'll copy it and put it on chat para magbigay siya ng, ayan, para magdagdag siya ng column heading ng anong data ang kailangan. But anyways, the AI is processing it, saan mo gustong mag-focus?
More on ano po, sir. Facility and inventory po.
Facility inventory. Okay. In what sense?
Opo. Gusto ko po magkaroon ng more on knowledge po. Katulad po doon sa one-way layouts po, paano po nila ginagawa yung mga processing po nila.
Papasok ka doon, ang ibig sabihin doon.
Opo. Mukhang nung nakita ko, sir, kasi mukhang masaya po siya maintindihan kasi parang nung kinakausap ko po yung dad ko, sabi niya, pupuntahan po muna daw nila yung mga supplier nila. I-check po nila pala yung mga, kunwari sir, manok, yung mga baboy, tsaka yung mga baka. Chine-check pa lang po talaga nila. Tapos may mga sinasabi pa po siya saan kailan daw po. FDA approved. Tapos may mga ganito daw po ba yung mga supplier.
Yes. Yes.
Then may iba-iba daw po, may paraan din po paano sila katayin.
Yes.
Mga
Yes. Yes.
ganun daw po.
Yes. As in, ang akala mo na, alam mo yung typical na burger patty, gano'n. Akala mo gano'n-gano'n lang yun. Eh, sa ganito klaseng scale, oh my
Opo.
Lord. Actually, sa food, very, very critical yung sourcing. Kasi kapag na-contaminate yung isa dyan, patay tayo dyan, sir. Kaya yung sinasabi ng FDA approved, hindi basta-basta yon. Ibig sabihin, yung pagkukuhanan mo, FDA approved, pagdating sa'yo, kaya may tinatawag kang HACCP. I don't know kung nabanggit niya na sa'yo yon. Hazard analysis kasi yon eh.
Ay, hindi
Or
po, sir.
pati yung food safety, yung OSH, may OSHA, occupational safety and hazard eh. So, pero may food safety pa din. Sa konteksto mo, importante yon eh. So, kung ganun siya, ang tulad ng binanggit ko kanina kay Mr. Yambot kanina, very important sa atin na mapakita mo sa paper na you observe, kumuha ka ng data, tapos nag-analyze ka, and then you form your conclusion and recommendation. Kaya ko hinihingi doon sa AI kung anong data yung dapat mong kunin. So for example, you wanna focus on inventory at saka yung facilities, you can simply ask the AI, oh, what are the typical issues and challenges for a meat processing plant that's into manufacturing distribution, specific to facility challenges and inventory challenges. Ganun lang. Tapos sabihin mo, oh, what data do I need to get in order for me to confirm if such challenges exist in the plant I'm studying? So magbibigay yon. So pag nagbigay siya ngayon ng data, so alam mo na ngayon kung anong hihingin mo. Okay? So ang expectation
Okay po, sir.
ko when we meet
Okay
again
po.
is that you could already present data. Okay? Kasi importante kasi as an IE
Yes po.
na kung anong binibigay sa yung guidance ng artificial intelligence, ma-confirm mo talaga na nag-i-exist. Kasi kung hindi mo ma-confirm na nag-i-exist yun dyan sa situation that you're studying, eh baka mamaya, instead na makatulong ka kung anong gawin mo dyan. Tapos sabihin mo, eh sabi ng AI, hindi mo naman pwedeng sabihin yun kasi at the end of the day, the responsibility is on you. That's something na gusto ko rin
Yes po, sir.
mag-gets ng mga estudyante na yes, AI will guide you. But at the end of the day, Sinong pipirma? Sinong magsasabi, let's go ahead with it? The responsibility is still with the human, it's still with the human being. Sinong ihahablan yan? Kung AI ang sasabihin mo, di ba? Tsaka anong kalokohan yun, di ba? Ikaw pa din kasi yun. Okay? So, nilalagay lang natin sa konteksto.
Okay po, sir.
Okay? Nilalagay lang natin. So anyways, I'm looking forward to our conversation when it comes to facilities and inventory. At it's good na, ayun, nakipag-bonding ka na sa daddy mo. In a totally different way. Dati, kinamusta ka ng grade. Ngayon, baliktad, no? Ikaw na nagtatanong.
Binibigyan ko na po siya ng questioner na kailangan sagutan po.
At technical na,
Oh.
tinatanong mo.
Ito
Oh,
yung ginawa ko, sir. Ito po.
oh, that's good. Yeah. Oh, di
Ginawan
ba?
ko po siya ng ganyan.
Technical na, hindi, di ba? At least, hindi kasi, that's the beauty of of our situation right now. Eh. That's the beauty of our situation right now. I mean, I could see the beauty of it. And the reason why I could see the beauty of it is because when I was a student like you, sir, ma'am, I have to go. We are asked to go to the plant and ask and look at it talaga. There's no one telling us, ano kaya pwedeng problema dito? Ngayon, yung AI, pwede na magsabi sa'yo kung anong possible problem. Pwede rin siya yung magsabi sa'yo anong data ang kailangan mong kunin para ma-confirm mo. Eh, nung panahon ko, my Lord, good luck sa amin. Kaya ako, I'm excited about it.
Apo.
Ako, kasi gets ko yung jump eh. Gets ko yung jump. Kayo, I don't know kung gets nyo. Siguro, ay, ang dali na ng, ang dali na ng requirement. Hindi na ako mahihirapan. So anyway, so basta looking forward to your discussion next week. Okay?
Okay po, sir.
Clear? Kung ano yung
Clear po.
expectation?
Yes po.
Okay, sige. Thank you. O, Gilan, ikaw naman talaga nauna kanina dapat eh. Your turn.
Okay po, sir. Ano po? Sure po.
Ano nga yung sa'yo, Gilan? Sorry.
So, sir, yun sa FedEx po na sa Clark branch po.
Ako. Sige, good luck. Sino,
Ano
hindi,
po, sir?
sino
Ano
access
po?
mo doon? Sino access mo doon?
Yun
Sino?
ninong ko po.
Ano siya doon? Anong role niya doon?
Ah, ano nga po ba? Ano po parang dalawa po kasi natatanungan ko po. Yung ninong ko po and also yung friend niya po na mas mataas po din yung position niya po sa
Mhm.
FedEx po. Kaya yun po.
Okay, sige na po.
Pero more on the general side pa po to kasi po yun nga po second consultation pa lang po natin to, sir. Kaya po parang general info pa lang mga ito
Okay, no
po.
problem.
Sige po, sir. So, ayan po. So, yung na-decided company ko po is yung sa FedEx Philippines po, nasa Clark branch po. Pero yung profile po is um, definitely similar sa mga iba po. So, nag-base po sila sa Tennessee and then to the point na kumalat na po sila sa buong mundo, which includes na yun sa branch na napilian ko po, which is sa Clark branch po. So, they serve almost 220 plus countries and territories, linking 99% of global GDP. So, by 2040, they aim to have carbon neutrality and business expansion through e-commerce, technology, and supply chain strength. So, their mission is financial returns, services, customer focus, ethical standards, employee relationships, and safety. And then for their vision is progressive firm, technology leverage, global impact, and responsible connection. So, yung vision nga po almost parang na-proceed na talaga since mostly na nakuha ko po ay talagang focus nila right now is yun sa technology side na po. So, uh, ano nga ba yung mga products and services they offered. So not only na we all know by the actual logistics handling, but also yun parang sa warehousing, packaging, yun, and then yun sa na-implement na yun parang mas detailed na real-time tracking, customs clearance, and flexible delivery options. And then, ayun, going forward sa technology integration, they use AI, the sensors and data to ensure reliability, security, and speed po. So, yung business model, how does FedEx make money talaga? So, meron silang limang parang categories, yung nga, revenue model, diversified portfolio, value proposition, emerging opportunities, and infrastructure. So, number one is yung sa revenue model na per shipment pricing based on weight, distance, and speed. So, ayun pa. And then, ayan po, sa logistical drivers naman po. So, for the facilities po, they have operates global hubs, regional hubs, and numerous stations. So, one of which nga po yun sa Clark branch nila. And then another is yung decisions to based on market growth, strategic alignment, customer needs, and infrastructure. And then yun sa network is designed for centralized sorting and global connectivity. So almost all of their patterns talagang uniform per branches ng FedEx po. And then moving on to sa inventory, you manages high value healthcare, retail, perishable, and hazardous goods. Uses IoT sensors, predictive analytics, and multi-echelon inventory strategies, which focuses on visibility, accuracy, and reducing safety stock through localized stocking. And then yun sa vast air and ground for transportation, vast air and ground network reaching 220 plus countries, uses AI and predictive analytics for route planning. And then transportation is the core of FedEx performance, enabling fast and reliable global delivery. So moving on to cross-functional drivers, yun sa sourcing and purchasing. So they use a structured strategic sourcing process with supplier qualification, negotiation, and integration. So, wala pong nabigay sa akin actually na fix na name or saan talaga saan talaga yun talagang supplier nila. Pero yun nga po yun parang description nila on how they select po. And then, they emphasize supplier diversity, performance monitoring, yun nga pong parang may scorecard po sila. And then, yung e-procurement systems. And then, nagkakaroon po silang parang challenges include global complexity, regulatory compliance, and fragmented systems. Since, yun nga po, palaki ng palaki po sila. So, pakalat ng pakalat, and then to the point na yun parang method, minsan hindi po nakikeep up o kaya parang kailangan mag-update or to keep up sa progressing ng mundo po. So, and then sa information technology, they use ERP, SAP, WMS, TMS, IoT, AI, RFID, and data analytics extensively. So, ayun po, padami ng padami po. And then, yung real-time tracking, route optimization, predictive demand forecasting, integration with client systems, and core to operational efficiency and customer visibility. So, so yung supply chain driver focus po na gusto ko pong i-focus is yun or primary focus is in transportation and information. Since transportation drives efficiency, speed, and global network performance, and yun sa IT enables real-time visibility. And mostly syempre po sa FedEx na po, talagang when we think of FedEx, number one is yun sa transportation, and ngayon po they're trying talagang nag-update na sila dun sa information or sa technology side na po. So, these two are most critical for FedEx logistics advantage po. So, moving millions of packages accurately and quickly while using data to optimize operations. So, their innovation areas is yung last mile delivery. So, kaya po na gagamit na si AI to route optimizations and autonomous vehicles, and then digital control towers and predictive analytics, alongside yung automation and robotics in sorting with the sustainability through electrification and emissions tracking. So, yun lang po sa
Okay,
akin po.
sige. Okay, stop share. Okay. Anong AI yung favorite mo? Anong AI?
Mm, wala, sir. Lahat mahirap po.
Okay, sige, hindi gumamit ka na. So, may nilagay ako sa chat, kopyahin mo. Tapos, palitan mo lang yung rather than convenience store, ilagay mo, analyze a typical hub of FedEx. Tapos, kopyahin mo lahat. Analyze a typical hub of a company like FedEx. Supply chain. Okay? Ilagay mo yung a typical FedEx hub. Palitan mo yung convenience store, ilagay mo a typical FedEx hub. Kasi yung nasa Clark, it's a hub of FedEx. O tapos, kopyahin mo yan, ilagay mo sa favorite Gemini mo ba yan o ChatGPT or whatever. O tapos, share right now what you want to say. Kung ano ang binigay sa'yo ng AI. Can you see the prompt first?
Ah, yes.
Taas-taas. Yung prompt muna.
Eto po.
Okay, sige, baba. Sige na, sige na. Yung binigay niyang response. Okay. So, anong gusto mong i-focus? So, the way you appreciate this now is, okay. Stop ka muna. Let's improve first your presentation. So, tama sinabi mo, generic yung presentation mo. In order for you to improve on that, talk to your Nino or whoever it is that you're talking to right now when it comes to FedEx. Pa-explain mo sa kanya to share with you ano yung role ng FedEx hub dyan sa Clark. Kasi yung binigay sa'yo is FedEx as the whole thing, right? I mean, just in case you don't know, 20 or 25 years ago, ang Asian hub ng FedEx is in Clark. Okay? So, hindi ko alam kung yung ninong mo nagtatrabaho na doon during that time. Pero there was a time, the Asian hub of FedEx is in Clark. Kaso, dahil dumami yung volume going to China, they moved the hub to China. So, nag-iba yung role ngayon ng FedEx hub dyan sa Clark. So, for your benefit, ask them kung ano yung role na ngayon ng FedEx hub dyan sa Clark. Para at least ma-localize yung content mo when you write up the company profile. Okay? So, that's something that you have to do at the expectation ko when we see each other next time or next week. Yun yung magiging conversation topic natin. Okay, so that being said, okay, balik na tayo ngayon doon sa nilabas ng Gemini.
Share screen po, sir.
Yes, please. Okay. Ano napupusuan mo dyan? Ano tayo ulit? Sorry. Sorry. Anong gusto mong pag-aralan?
Sir,
Yung kanina may sinabi
dito
ka,
po
is
sa
it, ano?
inventory po, sir.
Okay, yan. Ayan, masaya yan.
Okay.
Oh, namnamin mo ngayon yan. Kung ano ibig sabihin yan. Okay, inventory is time sensitive and constrained. Ibig sabihin kasi, 'di ba, ikaw, parang tulad ng LBC, 'di ba? O, kunyari express delivery 'yan. So, ini-expect nila 24 hours na doon sa pinagpadala niya, 'di ba? 'Yun ang ibig sabihin ng time sensitive at constrained. Okay lang sana kung you have 3 days to if you have 3 days to deliver it eh. Pero kung isang araw 'yan, the the margin for error is really, really very, very slim. So, hindi ko alam kung yan ay challenge na nag-i-exist sa kanila. Parang tulad ng binanggit ko sa'yo kanina, no? Di ba sinabi ko sa'yo, ang AI, magbibigay kasi siya ng response according to yung pinakamalaki nilang data na meron sa kanya. So, ang tanong lang kasi natin dyan, totoo ba yan dyan sa FedEx hub na yan? Okay. Pero anyways, pagpalagay natin totoo, look, ano raw kukunin mo? Ano raw kukunin mong data? Ano yun? Go up, go up, go up. Is it the fourth column or the fifth column? Up, 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 up. I want to see the column heading. Ayun. So, baba, baba, baba. Hindi. I want to see the column heading lang. Sige lang, sige lang. Up pa. Up pa. I want to see the column heading. Up, yan. Okay, so ito yun. Ito. So, ibig sabihin, yan ang kukunin mong data to see if the challenge exists. Tapos, sasabihin sa'yo kung paano mo siya isosolve. Clear?
Yes po, sir.
So, ang discussion point natin ngayon, next week, sige na. Punta ka na nga doon sa favorite mo. Sige, baba, baba, baba. Saan yun? Saan yung gusto mo? Inventory ba?
Opo po.
So, which one? 3 ba o 4? Can you go back? Can you go down
Yung
pa?
3 po.
Ano yung 4? Ayan, pwede din yan. Kung nag-i-exist yan doon sa kanila, ha? Kasi tulad
Opo.
ng binabanggit ko kanina, the AI will provide you with a response. Ang tanong lang doon is you need to validate if such a situation exists in FedEx app. O sige, maglagay ka pa ng prompt. Sige pa, provide more examples. Sige, type mo. Provide more challenges. Follow the format above. Ayan na. Ano pa? Ang dami niya, no? Di ba? Oh.
Opo.
Now, in order for it to be embedded in your mind, kailangan magtanong talaga sa kausap mo na, I want you to look, yan ba ay missortation, space wastage due to inefficient staging? So, pa-explain ka sa kanila kung ano ibig sabihin yan. Okay? Right now kasi for example, space wastage due to inefficient staging. Kasi yung mga packages o yung mga parcels, meron siyang dinadaanan na process. Meron kang inbound processes at meron kang outbound. Kasi dahil siya ay FedEx, temporary storage lang talaga yan. So, papasok yan sabay-sabay kasi papunta sa Pilipinas. Tapos mula sa Pilipinas, bibiyakin nila ngayon yon according to regions. Tapos per region, meron na ring sariling transportation route yun. Meron ka na ring time element kung anong oras dapat dumating siya doon sa may gano'n. Yun ang ibig sabihin yung number 4 na yan. So ako, I strongly suggest if you're gonna be focusing on this, talk to them and then we'll have a conversation with them. Pero decide already right now what will be your primary focus. Okay.
Yes po, sir.
Oh, shit. Any more questions?
Yan po, sir.
Okie dokie. Sige,
Yes po, sir.
salamat.
Thank you po, sir.
Okay, sige. Oh, who's supposed to be next? Go ahead.
Sir, Alpha.
Sige.
Yung isa ko pong account, sir, andito lang po kasi wala pong camera yung laptop ko po.
Hmm.
So, I'll just share my screen na lang po.
Saan mo yung budget? Kasi
Kita na po, sir.
Can you hear me?
Nakamute ka po kanina. Okay na po.
Mic test.
Can I start?
Yeah.
Yes po, okay na po.
Nagtataka ako, sabi ko, ba't ayaw magsalita nito? Okay, yung pala nag-aantayan tayo. Okay, go ahead.
Nakamute ka po. Okay, sir, good morning po, sir. This is the final proposal I will show. This is the company I've chosen now. It's called Truck Rental PH Transport Logistics Incorporated for my end-term project. So this is a truck hailing service company located in Sun Valley, Parañaque City, which is situated near my hometown. So this is the company that my dad has referred to since kakilala niya po yung may-ari.
Ilang trucks nila?
Marami po sila, sir. Meron po silang closed van, six-wheeler, meron po silang pang towing,
Iba-iba.
may crane, may wing van pa po sila.
Hmm.
And they offer a wide variety of services such as product delivery, mga balikbayan box delivery, lipat bahay, uh, warehouse transfer, door-to-door freight forwarding, goods delivery, and construction supplies delivery, and heavy equipment transport, food cold storage, etc. So, at, as of now, I will be assessing their logistical drivers, if kasi po like yung supervisor po sabi na bibigyan pa po ako ng scheduled day to visit their office
Hmm.
so that's where I will assess their facilities, their inventory. Doon ko po i-assess yung logistical drivers nila. As of now, ito pa lang po ang proposal ko po na company.
Okay. Pero ano to ha? Masaya to. Okay. Can you
ito po yung, this is the AI prompt for a while ago.
Okay, so anong niluwa? Can I see?
Um, Truck hailing services operate by connecting shippers with trucks and truck drivers, essentially creating a digitized marketplace for freight movement. So, inadequate, ito po yung mga challenges sa facility. Inadequate or poorly located depots,
Hindi.
yards.
Palitan mo na yan. I'm gonna put already ang hinihingi ha. Sige. I'll paste it. Wait, in the chat.
Okay po, sir.
Specific na ito para sa. Okay, go. Okay. So as of the moment, company profile pa lang yung pinapresent mo sa akin. No? So wala ka pang analysis as to their drivers. So okay lang naman yun. Ha? Pero after hearing what you heard already from the conversation that we had, more or less, saan ka nag-gravitate in terms of drivers?
Siguro po I want to assess their facility in terms of paano kung maayos ba nakaparada yung mga trucks nila, if they have adequate spaces for their trucks.
Pwede. Pero medyo ano yun medyo masaya yun. Pero ako I suggest, go up, go up. Yung number, sorry, go down pala. Yung B.
Yung inefficient vehicles.
Yes. Kasi pag hindi naka-maintain ng trucks, palagay mo, mapaparenta nila yun.
Yes po.
So,
Yan rin po ang sinabi niya po last time.
yes.
So, I want to,
Marami
I
yan.
want,
Maganda yan. Maniwala ka. Maganda to. Pati nga drivers eh. Hindi lang naman truck yung hindi yan. Pag nagrenta ba ng truck doon, kasama driver, tsaka pahinante? Hindi.
opo, kasama na po.
Kasama daw.
Yes po.
Okay.
Depende po sa service po na,
So sila ang nagbubuo kung anong klase.
what do you mean po?
So ibig sabihin, anyways, kasi yung company profile hindi pa siya fleshed out eh. Pwede kasi na rumenta ako ng truck, pero ako magdadrive. Pwede ba yun?
Yes po. They also offer truck rentals po.
Or ako magbibigay ng biyahe sa'yo. Magkaiba kasi yun eh. Yung ako magre-renta ng truck lang talaga re-rentahan ko. Pag ako magbibigay ng biyahe, ibig sabihin, I will give you the biyahe. Pero ikaw mag-provide ng truck, pati driver at pahinante. Those are two different services.
Yeah.
Kaya ako
Yes po.
hinihingi kanina, ano yung company profile at ano yung products and services na kanilang pinoprovide.
Kasama po yun sa services po.
Anyways, basta paki-flesh out siya when we meet again. So right
Yes.
now, wala ka pa talagang initial visit sa kanila. Wala pa. Tama ba?
Wala pa po.
Okay. O sige. So narinig mo naman kung ano na yung kung ano na inaasahan kong presentation sa ibang kaklase. So you can simply rewatch na lang ito. I think confirmed naman, di ba? Tama ba na naintindihan mo kung ano yung expectation for next week?
Yes po.
Okay. Siya, sige. Unless you have something else for me. Ako na, I'm good. I'm good na from my end.
Ayun lang po sir, yung yung sa ano lang po talaga, yung sa kokontakin ko, pa-follow up ko lang po uli yung visit ko po sa kanila.
Yeah, please. Oo. Maganda to kasi medyo known yung truck rental PH kasi sa logistics company. They're a known entity.
Yes po, marami nga po.
Di ba? Okay. O siya, sige. Ingat na lang. Salamat, salamat. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, sir. No problem. So right now it's already 9:46. So I actually had a challenge in terms of making this session available. But I'm glad that the students had the patience to wait. And I'm very thankful for the students for the patience that they have given. So just to put everything into perspective, here's the sequence of people that we wanted to see. So Ordonio was a no-show who came in. Reyes came in. Yampot came in, and Pana also came in. So in terms of Villanueva and Barberia, they weren't able to come into the session. So that being said, we'll still keep the Zoom room open, maybe until 10 o'clock or so. And let's see, maybe the other students miss the session would actually come in. So let's now simply mark time and date. Pausing the recording now. Yeah, just to mark passage of time. Again, pausing the recording. Yeah, just to mark passage of time. There. Pausing the recording again.
And the time of my departure is at hand. I have fought the good fight. I have finished the race. I have kept the faith. Finally, there is laid up for me the crown of righteousness, which the Lord, the righteous judge, will give to me on that day. And not to me only, but also to all who have loved his appearing. Now, dear friend, let me ask you, Are you prepared? Should the Lord call you home today? Are you prepared? Over the past decade, more and more people are beginning to worry about apocalyptic level disasters. Between political unrest, a global pandemic, natural disasters, and so many other reasons, many people feel it's time to get prepared for the end. The prepper community has seen huge growth. Now, many of these people are simply trying to prepare for living through natural disasters or political upheaval. But among Bible believing people, some are convinced they are witnessing specific biblical prophecies playing out before their eyes and believe they can determine the end is near by comparing the Bible with the news channel. Pick your doomsday clock. There's a likely end of the world just around the corner for nearly every viewpoint. But if we tune out the noise for a bit and simply turn to God's word, we can find a good and right way to think about troubling times and even the end of the world. When we do this, we find that the world is going to end because God promises it. We also learn that we should be prepared for that end, that how we think about and prepare is very important. First, it's important and helpful to consider what Jesus said about the timing of the end. Many people worry and fret about when the end will come, or they try to pinpoint when Jesus will return. But I want you to listen to Jesus's words from Matthew 24, verses 36 through 39. But concerning that day and hour, no one knows, not even the angels of heaven, nor the Son, but the Father only. For as were the days of Noah, so will be the coming of the Son of Man. For as in those days before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage, until the day when Noah entered the ark, and they were unaware until the flood came and swept them all away. So will be the coming of the Son of Man. Jesus states plainly that no one knows that day. What day is Jesus talking about? Earlier in the chapter, the disciples had asked him about the destruction of the temple that he had foretold and the signs of his coming in, the end of the age. And much of Matthew chapter 24 is devoted to the first question. But to answer their question about the end of the age, Jesus says of that day, no one knows. Jesus has not given us a secret coded message to be able to figure out. He doesn't want us using all our time and energy trying to watch for signs that he's returning. But that does not mean that he wants us to be unprepared. On the contrary, the fact that we don't know when Jesus is coming back, that means that we should always be ready. In Matthew 24, verse 42,
Yeah, we're doing this for documentation purposes only. It's not established time and date. So it is already 10:28. So it's highly unlikely that student will be coming in for a session. So anyways, this is just to officially close the class of IE 186B or supply chain and management. So guys, stay safe. Looking forward to your discussion next week.